still under the caretaker charge of Kim Jong-soo. Jeju make 4 changes with those 4 suspensions to contend with. An Chang-gi is in for Kim Dong-jun in goal. Jang Min-kyu comes into the back line for Song Joo-hoon, though Jong-un also does drop to the bench, with Jeju seemingly going with a back 3 today. Jeonbuk have their own suspension to deal with. Right back Kim Tae-hwan is out. Veteran defender Choi Chal-soon is still in the back line, but it looks like he'll switch over to the right with Kwon Chang-hoon coming in, covering on the left. And so we get underway. Jeonbuk travelling in white, unlike their fans, and immediately conceding the throw-in through Kwon Chang-hoon. Not the best start for them. Be hit with a Jeju backlash. Maybe Jeonbuk were very aware of that possibility, as that looked like a possible handball as Yuri Jonathan brought it down, and a good strike forced wide by Kim Yoon-sung with a cross in. Gu In-soo not too far away, does really well in a crowded box to get on the end of that. Cross, not had much to do today, Thiago, but holds that up well. And then dangerous run through from the edge of the box. Kim Jin-kyu chipping it up almost into the keeper's arms, not able to get. And he goes short to the corner of the box, which almost crept in at the far post. Kang Sang-yoon and Lee Seung-woo, both options. And it's a goalkeeper stop that really wasn't quite expected there. It just came all the way through. I think the big concern was, is Thiago going to get a touch or not there? And the goalkeeper in the back from Yuri Jonathan for his troubles. Kwon Chang-hoon. Jeonbuk improving as the game goes on. Thiago, and it's 1-0. But the flag is up. The flag has gone up, and Thiago, along with the rest of the players in this VAR era, not losing all hope yet. But the goal is given, and I think the right decision made. I've said many times that you've got to give benefit of the doubt to the striker, the goal scorer, in that scenario. But I think it's not really a huge doubt in this case, because Jeju, first time this year, are behind against Jeonbuk. Lee Seung-woo. Thiago with a turn. A diving stop. An Chang-gi's lost his clean sheet, but he prevented. Skips over it. Touches it on the way. Kim Jin-kyu then. Song Min-kyu. And it's just played behind by Italo. Thiago. Brazilian forward again. Well, he opened the scoring well and looked like he'd overhit the cross, but it found Kwon Chang-hoon. And Yuri Jonathan into the side netting. Oh, Nam Tae-hee suddenly in space. Straight at the keeper. Could have gone either side. Should have gone either side. Jeonbuk have been underwhelming in the second half. Have a chance here brewing. Thiago. Nam Tae-hee! And it's a late equaliser. It's happened again. And Nam Tae-hee has cramp. But it was 6 minutes beyond the 90 when Seoul equalised against Jeonbuk last weekend through an own goal, unwittingly scored by Yeon Jae-eun, and Jeonbuk have thrown it away once more. But there will be a review here. There'll be a review, and this could be a cruel ending for Jeonbuk. Sorry for Jeju, but maybe for Jeonbuk. I'm not even sure what they're reviewing. To me, it's a Jeonbuk player who's slightly unbalanced, but it's a very quick decision here from the referee, which maybe implies that he sees it as clear cut. I'm not sure if it is clear cut. And there is the final whistle. got to say, on balance, Jeju did not deserve to lose this game. Jeonbuk gave almost nothing in the second half, but it didn't look like Jeju had the ability to continue to be on hold. It finishes on the day. Jeju SK 1, Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors 1.